got the job, he said, would you be interested in coming out with me to Mountain Ridge, or we didn't know what it was going to be called yet, to the new school. And my immediate reaction was, yes. Our principal, Mike Kochever, is one of the finest men I've had the privilege to work with in my life. And I would follow him anywhere. And imagine setting aside 22 years of your old life and traditions, and I mean, most people liked me, and so it was nice there. And it just kind of gave me whatever I wanted, and they were nice. And imagine leaving that and finding you all. It's the best thing. I'm so grateful for my students, and I'm grateful to be able to come to work to be with you all every day. You make my life happy. When I got the job, when they finally announced the name of the school, I wrote the fight song, and it's a really good one too. I feel really good about it, right? Anyway, it's great. It's very rousing. And I knew I also wanted to write a school hymn. And I wasn't getting any inspiration about the school hymn. Once they announced that we were Sentinels, I looked it up and found out what it meant. And it's those who stand guard. And the men at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier are called Sentinels. And do you know that those men have to go through rigorous training to be qualified to be a Sentinel? And they have to be, a certain height, a certain weight. They have to be in their top fitness. But also, they have to follow a strict moral code, ethic code of behavior and honesty. And they have to be drug-free and alcohol-free. And they have to do it forever. They do it for keeps, for their life. And I love the idea of staying true to who our best person that we become in high school, staying true to that, never slipping. But I knew I wanted the song to be about that, but it still wasn't coming to me. So the school was forbidden to come to the school unless you were a worker. But I work at a theater also, and so I borrowed a hard hat. And I put on my badge, and I'm sure I looked just like one of the construction workers. So not. But I snuck into the school, and I got in so much trouble. So much trouble, and I'm sorry, Mike, for that. I'm sorry that the entire board was mad, but I went into my room, which was then just kind of a shell, and I started singing in there, like construction workers do. I was testing the resonance, and I'm trying to get some ideas for my school anthem. Still nothing. And so finally, I contacted my buddy Sean Robertson, who is the head of our English department here, who I worked with for years at West Jordan. And I said, Sean, will you write me a poem that encompasses that whole central idea that we discussed? And she sent me the words to this just a few hours later, and the music came to me just a few minutes after that.